Matt and Friends Drink the Universe is proudly sponsored by the Poppins Travel Company. Whether you're traveling across the universe like us or right here on planet Earth, it's always a good idea to have an expert to help you plan your trip. For your travel experts, look no further than the Poppins Travel Company. They'll help you book your next adventure or vacation, and the best part is they'll do your travel planning for free. To schedule a virtual appointment with one of their highly qualified travel agents, visit their website, www.poppistravelcompany.com. That's www.poppistravelcompany.com, or call them at 407-494-4070. That's 407-494-4070. Hello, listeners. We're all here to have fun.
But we'd like to take a moment to encourage you to always drink responsibly.
Never drink and drive.
If you have a complicated relationship with alcohol or other substances and you want to talk about it,
you can call 1-800-662-4357 for support.
Thank you for listening.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
Welcome to Matt and Friends Drink the Universe.
All right, everyone. Welcome back to Matt and Friends Drink the Universe. The theme for today is...
Rocket! Rankings!
That's one small sip for man, one giant taste for mankind.
That will never not be fun for me to listen to.
I was like,
No,
wow,
no.
I forgot how long it was.
And that one is long.
This is my first rocket ranking, so
I believe it's mine as well.
yeah.
So we
I
are...
think it's my second or third, maybe.
That was
You've
good, by
done a
the way. That
couple.
was very
Yeah,
close to
I've
the
done.
actual audio of that.
So now that you can hear us
Wow.
talking, let's do
Wow.
brief introductions.
Hi, I'm Christa.
I'm Josh.
Hey, it's the fish.
And live in the studio, the fish. Live in the studio.
Yes, live in the studio.
And I am your host, Matt. And today we are ranking stouts. And we have many stouts. So here's your warning. We are trained professionals. Do not try this at home. They range in ABV from 5%.
Wait, hold on. You
to
guys have training?
14.2%.
I
didn't
think
know
we
that.
train all day for this. Every
That's
day.
true,
I mean,
that's true,
Every
that's
day,
true,
not
that's
all
true.
day.
Yeah.
Every day.
It's-
every day.
It's all day, every day, all day, every day.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
Sure.
Yeah, yes.
So if you didn't hear, I'll say it again. We have stouts ranging from 5% to 14.2%.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to get interesting in a hurry. We're going to open up with a blind ranking. So what's going to happen is Josh is going to read off a beer. He's going to pick one out, read what it is, and we're just going to put it on a list and see where we think it's going to land. And then we're going to do our tastings and actual rankings.
Yeah, so they won't know what's coming next. Some of them know, obviously, which beers, because we each brought some of these beers that they have, maybe that aren't coming up. But we're going to start with Fish. I'm going to give him a beer, and he's going to put it on the list somewhere between 1 and 10. And then we'll go to Matt next until we're done with those 10, and we'll see how they compare at the end to our actual rankings. So, Fish, let me grab a beer.
Beer is good.
I'm randomly pulling these 10 beers.
Mm-hmm.
Fish, your first beer, you're going to need to tell us where you want to rank this just by name and brewery. It comes from Millhouse Brewing Company out of...
That would be Poughkeepsie, New York.
Okay, out of Poughkeepsie, New York. This must be one of yours. So this beer is called the Velvet Panda. It is an American stout. It is a 5.2% ABV. Where do you want to put this on our rankings? Where do you think this is going to fall 1 out of 10?
Yeah, you're right. It is one of mine, but I'd say maybe 4.
Oh, he thinks it's going to be in the top half.
All right.
Top half, but still mid-range.
Showing self-confidence.
All right, so
The can is super cute, by the way. I really like it. It's very
Thank you.
cute.
It's not mine.
Velvet
Thank
Panda.
you. I didn't make it.
So Velvet Panda is slotted in the 4 spot. Matt, we're going to you next. We have a Samuel Smith Organic Chocolate Stout with an ABV of... This is coming out of the UK, by the way, and I think this might be our only non-American beer that we had today. This is a 5% ABV. Where do you think?
I'm going to say we have 10 total. I'm thinking that's going to be 8.
Okay, we're putting Sam Smith at 8.
Also, I like that can. It is so very cute. It's like kind of matte looking though, so which is kind of funny.
What does that mean?
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
All right, Christa. We'll go with you next.
Yippee.
All right.
Oh, that's a big bottle.
We got a big bottle,
big bottle.
big beer
All
here.
for you.
So this is from Bald Birds Brewing Company. This is the Birds Reserved Bourbon Barrel Aged Imperial Stout, coming in at a whopping 14.2 ABV.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this
That's
comes
the
from
heavy
And
Jersey
a
Shore.
big bottle.
Yep.
Big ABV.
Sorry, this comes from Jersey Shore, Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Whoop, whoop.
Yep. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh.
I've told that
Not
story before.
the Jersey Shore, Jersey Shore, Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Yes.
So 8 and 4 are already gone. Where do you want to put this on our rankings of?
I mean, it's a high ABV and the bottle looks really cool. And PA native out here, I'm going to rank this one at 3. I think it's
All
going
right.
to be good.
All right.
So we're putting the
Wow.
Birds Reserve. And for those of you asking or wondering about the bottle, it's got a copper-colored wax dip top.
Yeah.
Very, very cool looking bottle here.
Get some pictures of that one here.
Yeah, and it's a big one too.
It's a big boy.
Yeah.
Hands for size.
There you go.
Two-hander.
Yeah, it's girthy.
All right, Fish.
Cosmic chug people before we have anything to drink.
Yeah, right. Cosmic chug my Red Bull out here.
There you go.
All right, so Fish, coming out of Captain Lawrence Brewery,
Yeah.
we have a dark chocolate cherry imperial stout coming in
Ooh.
at 10% ABV.
Ooh.
Where do you
Mm.
think this is going to fall? This is out of Elmsford, New York.
Yes.
Also
yes.
a very cute can.
I'm going to put this maybe, my first thought was a 7.
7? All right.
7.
Bottom half.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see who's going to rank number 1 and who's going to rank number 10. If one's
Yeah.
going to be pulled and we go, that
Yeah,
looks like ass, number 10. Or like, that looks like the best beer of all time, number 1.
Matt, coming up for you, we have an Allagash Gatherwell Bourbon Barrel Aged Stout. So our second Bourbon Barrel Aged Stout of the day. Brewed and bottled in Portland, Maine. 11% ABV.
The second most famous Portland.
I'm going to go with 5.
5 for the Allagash.
Yeah, but this one has lots of good beers.
That's true. That's true.
We did drink an Allagash Stout last night. Different one than
Mhm.
a
Yes.
couple of us here.
Yes.
Good brand. Good
Yeah,
brewery.
yes. Yes.
I wish that I went up to Maine a couple years ago, but I was not able to get to Portland. So kind of sad, but maybe one day I'll get back up there and I can go see Allagash.
Yeah, I would love to go to
Portland
the brewery.
is a beautiful town. It's
Mhm.
Yes.
I was lucky enough to be there a couple times last time on business, and I got stuck there for an extra night.
Ah.
And I went down to the docks. There's a great coal fire pizza place on the docks. And
Yes,
I
there
went there.
is.
Good
had
problems getting
good
stuck.
coal fire pizza, hung out. I'm pretty sure I said that before on the podcast, but I love Portland, Maine. Shout out to you, Portland.
Shout out Portland. We love you.
All right, so Krista, we got the top 2 spots available, the bottom 2 spots available, and one right in the middle at 6. So I got 1, 2, 6, 9, and 10. And your beer is coming out of Stable 12 Brewing Company. It is a French toast stout brewed with vanilla, maple syrup, and cinnamon, and it's a 6.5% ABV.
So I have had Stable 12 before. I have been to this brewery before.
Okay.
And I very much enjoy their stuff. So I'm gonna take it. I'm number 1, baby.
Oh,
I'm
the
ranking
French
this
toast
one.
All right, all right.
There it is.
It
Number 1.
sounds promising, and I love me some French toast. My dad's French toast is the best French toast. So, and I'm feeling a little breakfasty today. You know.
Okay,
There you
okay,
go.
All right. So where is Stable 12?
In between
I think
11 and
it's-
13.
I was gonna say, I think it's like towards Phoenixville, if I'm
Oh.
not mistaken.
All right.
Yep. Handcrafted and brewed in Pennsylvania, and the city is written. Oh, what does it say? Phoenixville.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
Phoenixville.
Well, there you go.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's Phoenixville, but I'm not sure if it was just Phoenixville, but a little bit to the left or something
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. You know what I mean? But
Yep.
Phoenixville has a lot of really good distilleries and breweries, and that's like down kind of towards my apartment. So
All right, Fish, moving on. We have a Stoutober Imperial Milk Stout with cacao nibs by Bad Sons Beer Company in Connecticut. So I'm
Mhm.
assuming you, as the native Connecticutan, what do you call yourselves?
Connecticut?
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Oh, dear.
Wow, that is really, really wrong. Wrong.
That's not our part of the internet. Continue.
But I'm assuming you brought this beer.
I did, yes.
So, have you had it? Do you know of it? Where do you want to put it?
Give me a 9er.
A 9er. Okay, not very
Not very hopeful.
Well, I'm
hopeful for the beer
basing-
he brought.
I'm basing it on the other options that are here that I've already seen.
Fair enough.
that earlier self-confidence is now waning.
All right, Matt, here we go.
Yep.
For you, I have a beer that's called Eric More Cowbell. It's a chocolate milk stout from Single Cut. and it is a 6.0% ABV.
Put that in the highest slot we got left.
Okay, we're
Hilarious
coming back.
name,
Number
hilarious
2.
name.
For the reference to my favorite SNL skit of all time.
That's your favorite one of all time?
Oh my God.
Brewed
I love
with
it.
Excellent.
Brewed with chocolate, vanilla, and milk sugar. So we have some real desserty ones up top. We've got a French toast, and we've got a chocolate milk stout up top.
I would never
Delicious.
try a Christopher Walken, but the line of I put my pants on just like you, one leg at a time. But when
Right.
my pants are on, I make gold records.
There is
Oh,
a,
that's actually so
there
funny.
you go.
there is a cowbell on the
It's very
label here.
cute.
Single cut's some good stuff. I don't know if
Yeah.
you guys have ever had anything
Yeah,
from
I have.
Single Cut, but I
They're
very
pretty
much
good
like their
brewers.
stuff. Yep.
Where's it at?
Astoria, New York City.
Ooh.
All right, Krista, for you, we have a New Trail chocolate strawberry ice cream stout. And that is coming in at 8.6 ABV. Brewed in Williamsport, Pennsylvania.
Yep. This was actually one of mine that I brought. Shout out to my BFF, Allison, who said, let me know how it is so I can try it in 9 months. I
All
was
right.
like,
Oh,
You got it, Allison.
Wow, congratulations.
Well,
yes, congrats,
congratulations to her.
Allison. Yes, she's having her first baby, so very cool for her. But
Cool.
So you have 6 or 10 left. Do you think it's going to be middle of the pack or the worst beer we've got?
I feel like this is going to be one that's either really, really good or really, really horrible. But I think I'm gonna rank it at 10.
All right.
Just,
So
you
I'm
know.
going to put the New Trail at 10.
Will Allison be disappointed or happy in 9 months?
Yeah, right. Well, she'll be happy about the baby.
Yeah,
She'll
well-
be disappointed maybe about the beer. We'll see.
All right, and that leaves our last beer. Nobody needs to rank this. I'm going to tell you what it is. This is called Gimme the Garbage Milk Stout. It is out of Little House Brewing Company. It is a 6.2% stout. And where does that come from? Brewed and packaged by 12% North Haven, Connecticut. What's 12%? Is that one of their, is that like the parent company of
Yes.
Little House Brewing? Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Yeah.
Interesting. So we have the Samuel Smith's Organic Chocolate Stout, then Velvet Panda from Millhouse Brewing, Eric Moore Cowbell from Single Cut, French Toast from Stable 12, Gimme the Garbage Milk Stout from Little House Brewing Company, not on the Prairie, Chocolate Strawberry Ice Cream from Neutral, Stouttober from Bad Sons Beer Company, Dark Chocolate Cherry Imperial Stout from Captain Lawrence, Gatherwell Bourbon Barrel from Allagash, and Bird's Reserve from Bald Birds Brewing. And we are going to taste these in order of ABV. This way our taste buds don't totally explode by the time we get to the grenade that I think Bald Birds Reserve at 14.2% is going to be.
Taste bud explosion at the end,
Yeah.
everybody.
So that was the order you just read it in. That's the order we're actually going to taste
Yes.
it in.
Set
So-
list order, if you will, for the
Sure.
musicians
Yeah,
out there.
That's perfectly fine.
And then I have our blind ranking order. I'm not going to read through them now, but we will compare at the end as
Yes.
far as where we think our rankings land versus where we thought they might land before we ever taste these.
Absolutely.
Mm.
So, Sam Smith's Organic Stout. Let's do it.
Who's pouring up?
So that's number 1.
Josh is the beer molier for today.
Sorry, my wife just texted me. Please talk me out of buying 10 pounds of pork belly.
That sounds like a problem not to be talked out of.
Hey,
That sounds awesome.
exactly.
I did not talk her out of it.
I
Oh,
cannot.
You said you came to the wrong person, girl.
I'm sorry. I'm busy at the moment.
Yeah,
This
right.
is- I believe she's at Costco.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, I would think
That
so.
would explain.
All right, we're going with Sam Smith to start here. We all have 10 cups in front of us. We're going to go
Get a
pretty
good
light
pop in the
pours.
mic. Get a good pop in the mic. Oh,
Oh, perfect pop.
Music to
solid.
my ears.
So we're going to go light pours on each of these because all of these are at least 16-ounce beers. So we're not going to drink much of each, but
the 5
all
and 6
numbered our
percenters are the low beers.
yep. We all numbered our cups here so that we can retaste as we go through. And Matt knows the numbers of each beer. I have them written down as well.
I do.
Sam Smith Organic Chocolate Stout Malt Beverage with natural flavor added. Brewed and canned in the UK. Sam Smith's is a small, fiercely independent, family-owned and operated brewery since 1758. And that's exactly what it says on the can. I didn't make any of that up. And it's also USDA organic,
Wow.
specifically noted on
Hey,
the
that-
bottle.
Awesome.
Mhm.
It's a can, Josh.
I'll tell you
like
what,
it. It
on the
smells
nose, this
good.
smells like chocolate milk.
Yeah, it smells really good.
Mm.
I find it, I don't want to say disappointing, but it's
We're going to fight. I love this.
Yeah.
it's just a little bit, it's just a little, I don't want to say bland, but there's nothing spectacular about it, I feel.
I know what you mean. It's kind of like flat as far as like the finish. It
It's like-
doesn't.
it's like
Yeah,
a-
There's a back,
It's
yeah.
like middle
the-
of the road.
I mean,
you
if
know?
you're we're starting here on purpose, right? It's
Yeah.
the
Yes.
lowest ABV. It's
Yeah.
probably got the lowest amount of body on it. Then and that's totally fine. You know, you could sit and drink a few of these. Where we're going to get to
Yeah.
beers that
Mhm.
you could have one of them, and then you're probably going to
you're
call
done.
it quits. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, this
Right.
is a nice, easy,
Yeah.
as we
Yeah.
would call it in the wine industry, patio pounder.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
if you're sitting on the patio in the fall.
I know Stout is a big fish fan. I know Fish is a big Stout fan.
Stout is a big
Stout
fish
is
fan.
a big fish fan.
There we
Yes,
go.
we're gonna go with that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I'm on my first beer, ladies and gentlemen. So Fish is a big Stout fan. I am a big Stout fan too. I know
This is
Christa was
very
very
correct.
excited for this one.
I love drinking stouts.
Yeah.
Same here.
I
So
think
do I.
stouts go great
Uh,
at 90 degrees on the beach
I-
too. I'm very strange.
That's a
I will
no for
drink.
me.
Oh, I will.
I try
It doesn't
and
matter what time of year.
hoard stouts so that when it's not available in the stores, I put it on my fridge.
There you go.
Yay!
I'm starting this one at a 4.
Like a 4 out of 10? Or your number 4 ranking?
I'm ranking it number 4 to start with.
See,
Here,
I'm writing
we're
down,
early on.
I'm writing down in my own little notepad over here like scores. So I'm going to give this like a 6.5 out of 10. I think there's a lot of room for improvement in the stout world.
There's not. We got a final Google form here. There's no halves.
No. So that way at the
No,
end, I
like-
can rank them off of my own
Okay.
scores.
Yeah,
all
he's,
right.
he's making it
You
too
know what
complicated.
I mean? No, I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm complicating it for myself only.
Yes,
I
exactly.
wasn't even going to say it. but-
Josh is adding layers of complexity that we're going to see if he can cope with when we round the.
No. I just at the end, I just have to look and see what numbers are highest.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
ranking this.
So-
I'm ranking this as a 5 right now for
Yeah,
my
somewhere.
ranking. Like
Yeah.
it's dead middle for me right now.
Yeah, but who knows? The other 9 stouts could all be terrible, and then it could be number 1.
that's so true. That's so true.
Yep, we
We'll
can
see.
move it around here as we go. It's a nice part about this
I'm gonna
Google
go with
form.
like a 6 on this.
I need someone to help me find the Millhouse. Here it is. All right, so I will read straight off the can here. This is our second beer we're going to taste. It is called Velvet Panda. It's by Millhouse Brewing. This is part of their rotational series. And out of Poughkeepsie, New York. Fun fact, I went to culinary school in Hyde Park, New York, which is right up the street from Poughkeepsie.
Hmm.
So do you want the tech stuff off of the can?
Yeah, sure.
I'll
why
read
not?
you.
Yeah,
I'll
why
read you as I
not?
pour these.
You can,
just
you
the
can
stuff
give me
that's
the
on the
Josh
can.
Notes version if you will.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
I
that
know.
long. So it's a Velvet Panda American Stout, 5.2 ABV, 44 IBU, 39 SRM. I'm not familiar with
What's an
SRM. Are you?
SRM?
I know what IBU is.
Have horsepower and torque on there too.
It says pandas may be solitary bears, but we drink our stout with friends. Hints of chocolate and layered roast characters with balanced bitterness and dry finish are sure to make you feel as noble as a panda. Hey, you deserve it. It's brewed with Magnum hops, 2-row dark wheat, roasted barley, Carfath 2, flaked barley and oats, black malt, and chocolate malts.
Side note, just Googled it. SRM is the standard reference method, which is a system used to measure the beer's color.
Ah,
So-
okay.
Oh.
What was the number for SRM?
39
39? Yeah, pretty dark.
on the dark side. Yeah,
Yep, pretty
sure.
dark. Yep,
All right,
one being
cool.
the lightest.
I didn't know we had a measure of darkness in beers. But
Yeah,
now I know.
Now
one
you
is
do.
the lightest and 40 is the darkest. So
40 is the
Okay,
darkest.
so
Yep.
this is one
So,
off the darkest.
one
Wow.
off the darkest.
So-
So,
Wow.
If anybody is curious, the organic chocolate Sam Smith is a 4.04 on Untapped, and Velvet Panda.
Whoa! Don't
No,
give us
no,
the
no,
don't give us the
wait.
score yet. Before we
You
taste
can do
it.
that at the end.
Oh, we've done this before just to talk through what they actually are. Velvet Panda is a 3.72. But I find sometimes that the Untapped rankings don't necessarily reflect how good the beer actually is, because you might get a bunch of IPA folks out drinking stouts going, I don't like this one, and then they rank it low. So
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
true,
Anyone
true.
who wants to can go on
Yeah.
there.
Plus, that's all based on personal preference.
subjectivity versus objectivity.
Correct.
It's a low-hanging science, but I'm taking it.
Science.
thank you.
Science.
I thought you were.
We
gonna
talked
go,
a lot of science right there.
I thought you were going to go with math.
That's what we'll do at the end, hopefully.
Oh,
Why did you number your cups if you're going to drink it all at one time?
I'm not going back. I'm not going back. These
That
are
was the point
stouts.
of numbering the cups.
My favorite kind of beer. We're just doing it.
All right, what do we smell?
I don't smell much of anything. I don't know if that's just me.
I went to smell the beer, but I smelled the microphone.
there you
It
go.
smells like
Don't-
microphone.
Don't do that. It smells like 45, 46 episodes of beer.
Yeah, I just get some malt in here, not much
Yeah,
of the.
Yeah,
there's-
I was
But
just
I mean,
saying-
this is not a chocolate stout. This isn't a flavored stout. or
no,
anything
Exactly,
Like
yeah.
It's just
yeah.
that. So
an
I think
American
this-
stout.
Yeah.
It-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a stout.
Yeah.
That's
It's
what I got.
definitely a stout. Yes,
Sure. It's
it's
not
Again-
bad. I wouldn't be mad about it.
Yeah. I think it's kind of middle of the road.
Yeah.
But a solid stout, I would drink this.
Oh,
yeah.
most
Yeah.
definitely. It's definitely solid. It's
Mhm.
got. If you're looking for a stout to drink, okay, this is a very good
Yes.
option.
Yep.
It is
You-
a stout.
Oh, most definitely. And like you just said, it's dark.
Yes. It is quite dark. Yeah. It is very good.
Mm-hmm.
Even though my body type is actually turning into Panda Bear at this point, I'm going to go with the 7.
Putting it in 7 spot.
Yeah, I'm putting it in 7 spot right now.
I'm with you as far as I am ranking it lower than the Sam
The
Smith.
Sam Smith. Yeah, I mean, these are all
Sure.
subject to change till we get
Yeah.
to the end.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it at 8 right now, but yeah, subject to change depending.
I was debating 7 or 8 myself.
So this is one that
We'll go with 8.
So next up, this is the one I was the most excited for. I did bring this one. I've had a few beers from Single Cut. I don't think I've ever had any of their stouts, but their beers are very good. So this one doesn't have much information on the can. This is the Single Cut Eric More Cowbell Chocolate Milk Stout. It says, drink ASAP in clean, wide-mouthed glass, store cold and upright, unfiltered, decant carefully. So we might have a little bit of sediment here.
That means a new glass.
Uh-huh. And their little motto here is mastery knows no shortcut.
Mm-hmm.
So brewed with chocolate, vanilla, and milk sugar.
I'm expecting this beer to really explore the space.
Yes.
I mean, I would have
Yeah, I hope it rocks my socks off, yo.
I
I
would have
need
put
more
this
of it.
up towards the top. And we do have this Sam Smith. We had blind ranked at 8, and I think people have had that a little higher so far.
Yeah.
At least Matt
Yeah.
has.
Yep.
Mm.
And Velvet Panda we had ranked at 4th, and I think we all
We moved that one
agreed
down.
that that was
Move
going to
that
be
down a
below
little
the,
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
below the Sam Smith. So we'll see how this one goes. This one we have ranked at number 2.
Our very
That
own,
was a good one.
First.
Bruce Dickinson over here.
Mm.
More cowbell.
I get
Hilarious.
way less chocolate than I did on
Oh.
the Sam Smiths on the nose, actually.
Yeah, I agree.
Ooh.
It is
Yeah.
not as chocolatey on the nose as
more
I
like
thought it'd be.
more like a dark chocolate on this one, and that
Mhm.
other one is
Yeah.
kind of like chocolate milk.
Yeah.
Now, I would have
Yeah,
expected
no,
this one to be.
I agree with that.
It's got a sweetness to it, though.
Yeah.
It definitely does have
Oh.
a sweetness to it.
I do
we
like
got an
this.
Oh.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's very nice. Smooth.
It's got more
nice.
of a bigger, like rounder mouthfeel, if you will.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with that.
Mm.
No,
Excellent
That- that is-
mouthfeel.
that is really good.
It's got some subtle spice to it, too. Not too much spice, not like enough that I would even say spicy beer, but it's...
It's like nice.
And when I
it's-
say
it's
spice, I
nice
don't mean
spice.
hot spice. I mean like holiday type of spice.
Baking spice.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
baking
yeah,
spice,
you've
yeah.
never
Of
had a
course.
Mexican hot chocolate beer?
Sounds
I
good.
will say,
it
I don't
sounds
know.
good. The one I had,
I will say it says chocolate milk stout, but if you blind tasted me on this and didn't tell me chocolate milk stout, I don't know that I would.
Yeah, no,
I wouldn't have
I would
gone
Yeah,
say
I
for
agree.
chocolate
I-
milk
I
or
would not
anything
agree
like
with that.
I
Yeah.
like
No.
I like the finish on it. Like as you're swallowing it, it's really good. I don't know.
Yeah, to me, it's more just like a good craft stout, and that's what it is. But
It-
it's not. It doesn't punch me with chocolate,
No,
No.
I agree.
which I think is fine.
Yeah, no,
sometimes
I-
these things are like way over flavored, and you're like, wow, that's sweet and tastes like, I think we're gonna come down the road and we're gonna hit some of these chocolate strawberries and chocolate cherries and
Mhm.
Yeah.
French toast and be like, all right, that's
Sweet.
more than I really needed.
Yeah.
yeah,
You know.
but
I did
I think the chocolate takes a backseat to the beer, which is
Yes.
nice.
I was at Iron Hill Brewing recently. I'd never been there. I know it's like a chain place, and I ordered their chocolate milk stout. It's a lactose beer, and it has a lot of lactose in it to the
Yeah.
point where I got done drinking. Like, I'm not a huge lactose beer fan in general, but I got done drinking it, and I was sitting there, and Jen was kind of looking at me funny because I was going like, wow, that's really, it started out like 100% milkshake, and on the back end, it was like, this is why, because
Mhm.
there's some weird flavoring going on in
Mhm.
here.
Yeah, so I just
That's
went back
kinda
and
different.
tasted this next to the Sam Smith's, which is also a chocolate stout. The Sam Smith's is like a lot sweeter,
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
and this is just a lot bolder and richer, almost like you get some of the coffee notes and
Yeah.
stuff like that in
yes,
there.
you get a lot more coffee out of this. With it saying that it's a milk chocolate stout, I agree with you.
Yeah,
I would not.
yeah, but I still think it's overall a better beer than the Sam Smith's personally.
Yeah.
I
But,
agree.
I just don't know that I would have called it a chocolate milk stout. But
Yeah.
I don't
So
make
I,
the beers,
I
so
slid
what do I know?
Sam's down to 5 so I could put this in slot 4 and
All right.
save one to
So you're
3.
putting this right above the Sam's?
I'm just above the Sam's.
yeah, I don't
have,
mind that either.
I have this one at 3.
This one just had a better finish than the Sam's to me. Like the Sam's rolled off and got a little ashy on the back end. This one did not. This rolled off sweet.
If it makes sense, the Sam's is more like the Guinness version of this, right? You can tell it's just a little lighter.
See,
a little,
I
Yeah.
put this at like
you know.
a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, kind of middle of the road, but at the same time, enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Sure. All right, let's see. Next.
French toast.
All right. So we have high hopes as a group here for this one. This is the one we blind ranked at number 1.
I'm very excited for
This
this
is the
one.
Stable 12 Brewing Company French Toast Stout, vanilla, maple syrup, and cinnamon. Comes in at 6.5% ABV. And other than the government warning and the copyright, and please recycle, there's not anything else written on the can. So
It doesn't give you
I
an
will
SRM
I will
number?
be very self-deprecating and say the one thing that we didn't take into account ranking this as one was the fact that I brought it, and that historically has been an
Fair.
issue.
oh, yeah, we'll have to see which ones were furthest away from where we ranked once we finish this up. All right, here we go.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh, Matt likes it. Matt's also
yeah.
like a sweet cocktail guy. I don't smell any of the things it says. I don't smell the maple syrup. I don't smell the. what
No,
else did
but
it
I
say?
taste
Vanilla?
You
all.
could taste it. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Ooh.
It is quite sweet.
Oh, I dig it.
You get cinnamon in there too.
Hey, oh, yeah.
I have
got the
cinnamon.
cinnamon. Oh, yeah.
I feel like the cinnamon and maple are the,
Yeah,
the
they're the
key flavors
major
right up top.
flavors.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
I'm into it.
Better than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
I don't love all the like super sweet stouts. Some of these I think get really sweet, but
No,
this is still nice and dry at the end.
Yeah.
it is. It does have like a spicy flavor texture to it.
I think it's like the cinnamon on the back of it is
Yeah.
like just enough to make it that.
And honestly, I was expecting more of a maple flavor.
I'm getting a little, but not much. It rolls out quick. Like it's halfway through the sip for me, and then
Yeah.
the maple's
Yeah.
out.
Yes.
Yeah. Cinnamon I think is the biggest.
Yeah.
So as,
Flavor in
as
this.
I can feel it as I'm breathing. I don't know if anybody else has it. Like as I breathe out, I can kind of like.
I mean, that's
taste the
because we're
cinnamon.
going up in ABV. As
Yeah.
the higher you go up in the ABV, when you breathe it out, you're going to get that as well. But I don't know. This isn't hitting for me. It's fine. It's okay. Again, I probably wouldn't send any of these back if I got them in a restaurant, but this isn't one that I would probably go back to.
I'm going 3 on this one. I'm
Yeah?
moving it way up there.
I'm also going to rank this as 3, and I'm going to bump the Eric Moore Cowbell up to 2. I think
Okay.
because I like this one a little bit less than the Eric Moore Cowbell, but I do like it more than the other 2 that we drank.
I do.
See, I'm putting it at 4. Yeah.
Do we have any of the
Yeah.
Eric Cowbell left? Like, can I taste them
Yes,
side
we
by? I want
do.
to side by side them. Yeah.
That's why we were like, don't drink your whole cup at once, but go off, I guess.
I
Alright.
personally am only putting this above the Velvet Panda as far as what we've tasted so far.
Where did I put Velvet Panda?
That's in my
Oh,
in
wow.
my ranking system.
Wow.
Next up, we are going to the Gimme the Garbage Milk Stout. This is made by Little House Brewing Company. It is 6.2 ABV.
I like the can art.
Second one
On
in a
this
row.
one.
That's
Hey, you
6.2.
can't deny the raccoon.
Very stylish hobo raccoon.
All
I
right,
enjoy
so
him.
there is a trash panda on the
Trash
label here,
pandas.
playing a banjo with a can that says tips, but that's crossed out and it says trash. And then on the can it says, raccoons and milk stouts don't get enough love, and we think that's a darn shame. That friendly, chonky critter you catch chicken picking his heart out back behind the Cracker Barrel dumpster at 2 a.m. Just give him the garbage. Don't haul it away. You don't need it, but he does. And that perfectly simple, flavorful milk stout you brushed aside while looking for those bold and noisy pastry stouts in the cooler, cut that out. Think about what you're doing there, bucko. Milk stouts are every bit as, quote-unquote, hot damn delicious, and it's time we celebrate them. You give those trash pandas your garbage, and we'll keep on giving the world old-fashioned, timeless beer styles like this one. Deal?
I didn't think I would be berated by a can today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little-
So,
Little House Brewing, whoever wrote that, give that person a raise. That was phenomenal.
Hilarious.
yes, that,
Yeah.
I'm into it. Tell me more stories. So I sell liquor and wine for a living, and the stories tell most of it. You know,
Yeah.
I can give you 40 different whiskeys that you're gonna like, but why do you pick which one you're gonna carry in your restaurant? And that, you know, a lot of it comes down to the story, how it was made, how the company was founded, things like that. So
That is the entire premise of this podcast, more or less. There's a story behind every drink. That was my original idea.
I like the lore drop. That was cool.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was
lore
good.
drop.
Lore drop.
Do you have a lore drop?
I guess we've been around long enough to have our own lore. Look at that.
Mm.
Only we-
Everything has lore.
yeah.
That, like, you making something is you creating the lore.
Anybody else missing milk stout?
No, not at all. It's very
No?
creamy on the finish.
What about the front end?
Well, I mean, I don't know what I'm necessarily looking to taste for a milk stout on the front end, but
Yeah.
it's creamy to me,
It's
and that's all
definitely,
you know.
definitely creamy, which definitely leads
Mhm.
into the milk stout.
Yeah, I'm probably putting this middle of the pack as far as what we tasted so far. Not necessarily middle of the pack at the end, but it's kind of, I like it better than the Stable 12 we just tasted personally.
I think this is better than Velvet Panda, but I think that I still like the Stable 12 better than this one.
It has a nice finish, you know,
It is a good beer. It's
Yeah.
a good beer.
most definitely.
I moved this one down to 7, just above the Velvet Panda.
Okay.
I think I'm going to put this one. I think I'm going to put it at 4. You know, I think that it is a little bit on the middle side, but I think upper middle. I do like it more than I like the Sam Smiths, and I like it more than the Velvet Panda for sure.
I agree with Chris. I'm going to put it at 4. And I'm going to change the French toast one, put it down at 5.
I moved things around a little bit to get it
That
it
means I
there.
got to move the cowbell too. Uh-oh.
My cowbell rests at 2, and I'm keeping it there for now. So
This
far,
is-
that is the leader of my pack.
I'm going against the grain here, but this is my second favorite of the 5 we've tasted so far.
I was going to say, we are halfway through the pack at this point.
That's true.
So I'm getting like a chocolate aftertaste.
A little bit, little creamy chocolate. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not like they added chocolate, but, you know, some of those
No.
roasty notes that you
Yes.
get when you have stouts or make stouts.
Yeah.
I don't know. It has a good aftertaste. It's a long finish.
Yes.
And so to me, this is coming through in my, I'm not all that educated as far as beer goes, my uneducated beer tasting palate as a really good craft stout. And they weren't going for frills and frou-frou, whatever with it. It's just, I mean, maybe they talked me into it with the story by
Yeah,
talking
well,
about
they
it.
gave you
Yeah.
a
But it's a
long
good
story.
stout that tastes like stout. So
Yeah.
that to me is the second best one we've tasted personally. I can still taste it as we're talking about it.
It lingers. It lingers, and it's good.
And it's not a bad aftertaste. There are some
No.
beers you have and wines that you have and whatever that you can taste it a minute later and it's like, oh man, I wish this flavor wasn't still in my mouth. This is it's
Yes.
pleasant.
Did
Well,
you
you-
have to let it linger?
Yeah, we've all been there. Yes.
Yes. So
So I know I had to take a picture of that can to send it to my sibling cousin group chat because it's so
Oh,
funny.
well, the,
We-
the raccoon on there.
Yeah,
is
the little
awesome.
raccoon, and he's like playing a little banjo. It's
Yeah.
really cute. Yeah, I was like, I have to send that. That's so funny.
we had this one blind ranked at 6. So where you guys have that kind of compared to where you said you're putting it somewhere in the middle
I put it at 4, so
Okay.
I ranked
I'd-
it above.
Like I said,
so far.
I changed things around, so I put this at 4.
I have it at 7, which I reserve the right to move anything around later, but
Well-
I'm trying to hold some of the upper ranks just in case, and then we'll adjust.
Sure. All right, now we have one that I am admittedly a little bit nervous about.
Yeah, I'm nervous about
yeah,
this
I
one
am
too.
too. I am too. I brought it, and I'm also
I'm not
nervous.
so we ranked this at 10. I'm not a strawberry guy at all. And this is the New Trail from Pennsylvania. Chocolate strawberry ice cream stout brewed with chocolate, strawberry, and lactose. Now, I generally do like beers that are brewed with lactose, so I'm cool with that. I'm not really a strawberry guy.
See, I like strawberry. I'm not a
We'll
cherry. I'm not a cherry
Yeah,
girl, so I'm nervous for
fair.
the cherry
The-
one.
That's fair.
There's a difference between strawberries and cherries. You
For
know,
sure.
they-
You and I have brewed beer together,
correct.
and you're still brewing. I'm taking a bit. I just don't have time, which sucks. But
Mm.
you made a strawberry stout when we brewed together last. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
That was a while ago.
So on the
While ago.
can here, chocolate strawberry stout. It's chocolate strawberry ice cream stout, 8.6 ABV, 1 pint, 16 fluid ounces, brewed with chocolate, strawberry, and lactose. Notes of smooth chocolate and bright berry. brewed in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Follow us at New Trail Brewing.
So this is almost 9%. This is 8.6. So what I'm interested here, am I going to get socked with alcohol flavor, or am I going to get overwhelming sweetness to cover the alcohol flavor?
I mean, this is also a pretty big jump. We were at
that's a good
6.2,
thing.
and now we're at 8.6. So we're 1.5 times the
yeah.
ABV that we were at, and
Yeah.
we're not looking back from here.
We can only go up.
Yeah, this is the biggest jump until we go from our 9th beer to our 10th beer. So we're going up pretty significantly.
Well, that's the thing about stouts, too. Guinness is probably one of the lowest ABV stouts that is out there. It's I believe it's like 4%.
By design, right?
Yeah.
They
it's
want to
only
be the...
like
They
a
want to be
4
able to
point
drink a
something.
lot.
They
yeah.
want to be a beer you can go in and have 4 of them or 5 of them and not be on your, you know what?
Mhm. It's very dark.
Holy mackerel.
That is
Oh
so
my goodness.
dark.
I just poured it and it looked like I was pouring motor oil. It is
It
the
is
darkest beer we've had.
dark.
Oh,
That's
Oh,
40,
yeah.
yo.
That
No,
was-
that's a 48 on that scale.
Yeah, this is
used motor oil, let's
it
be
is
clear.
like
All right.
black. It
Yes.
is black.
That is not
dude.
used motor oil. That is 1,000 to 2,000 miles
Wowee.
over used motor oil.
Wow, we are shitting on this beer before we even try it. That doesn't mean it's bad. It's just the darkest beer we've
Yeah,
seen by
that's
a long shot.
Crazy.
Oh my goodness
Yeah, this-
gracious.
I didn't even taste it yet, but we got that strawberry.
Oh,
right up
strawberry big
front.
time on
Strawberry for sure.
Yes.
like the strawberry filling in a strawberry
Yes,
Pop-Tart,
yeah.
which I can't stand, but
Yeah,
I'm
By
not
the
a strawberry
way,
guy.
Definitely
I'm not a
that.
strawberry guy, but it's like
It's right there.
that
Yeah.
worries me because that's artificial strawberry flavoring. All right, this beer's better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it actually is a lot better than I thought it would be
Yeah.
as well.
Yes.
I'm definitely not putting it in last, even out of the 6 that we've tasted now. So
Mhm.
our
No.
ranking of our blind ranking of 10 severely underrated this beer. Maybe not severely, but it underrated
I'm
the beer.
pleasantly surprised by it.
I
It is.
definitely
I'm
got
just
the
looking at it in the
strawberry.
cup.
The
and I'm
color
like,
is
wow.
crazy though.
Yeah.
I for
Or-
sure get the strawberry in there, but the strawberry is subtle enough
Yes.
that it's palatable for me, and I don't like strawberry at all. So I'm okay with it.
As Josh said, I like sweet cocktails. I like sweet drinks. It's just, I can't help it. But I will say, I expected this to actually be a little sweeter than it is overall. When you tell me ice cream, I expect sweetness. I expect sugar. Like,
Yeah, I think that's why
Diabetes.
I don't mind it.
I
You know,
agree
you
with
want
you.
that. I don't want that. I don't want my beers to be sweet like a cocktail. If I want a sweet cocktail, I'll drink a sweet cocktail.
well, I'm just saying, not necessarily that I wanted it, but the name with
The-
the ice cream
the
in it,
name
I
implies
expected.
it.
I was thinking, okay, this is going to be a little sweeter than it is. I put it at a 6, so I put it above the Trash Panda.
I put this one at a 3, and I knocked my Trash Panda down to 4. And then I
Wow.
pushed my French Toast to 2, and I pushed Cowbell to 1.
Okay.
I think I'm putting this. I'm not putting them in rankings. I'm ranking them compared to what I already drank. So this is going to be third so far out of the 6. Third so far out of the 6 that we have tried is where I'm putting it. I'm currently putting it behind Single Cut and the Gimme the Gorbage.
See, I'm missing the ice cream.
I mean, like I feel like the mouthfeel
So-
is like creamy like ice cream.
I think this is good. Like, there are a lot of ways you can rank a beer. To me, I'm ranking it off of whether I like it more than the other beers or not. A lot of times people will take into account, well, does it taste like what it says on the can? And that's totally fine. Everyone has their own system of ranking, but I don't care if it does or doesn't taste like ice cream. At the end of the day, I'm going strictly off of this one was the one I would want to drink the most again, and this
Okay.
one is the one I would want to drink the most never again,
Yeah.
you know? So that's for me. There's a thing to be said for, well, it doesn't really taste like what it says on the can, and that's totally fine too. But I personally am just going, I like this one better than that one. So bang, it goes
I
there.
get almost a smoky flavor out of it.
I mean, that probably comes from, if it's this dark, they're probably roasting their malts a little bit darker, or their oats or
Oh,
whatever
yeah,
they're
yep.
using in this. So
I
I
got that.
imagine that you're getting it out of that, which I'm fine with.
Yeah, no, it's good. I'm not saying it's bad. It's good.
Yeah, I still can't get over the color of this beer. It's like drinking the void.
It's good. So next up then would be the Stouttober from Bad Sons Beer.
Is it Bad Son's like child son or like star son?
All right, so Stouttober.
Thanks for answering my question,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, we totally skipped that one.
I don't know the answer to that. I was
Look at the can. How is sun spelled? That's my question.
Oh, S-O-N-S.
Whoa. Sorry.
So implying
Thank
misbehaving children.
Okay, that was my thing. I was like, is it sun like S-U-N or S-O-N?
Sorry, I was
S-O-N.
looking at the beer that dripped on my pants.
And then,
Sorry.
and then everyone ignored
and
me.
it's not that one.
So we went with the New Trail last, which we had blind ranked at 10. This is what we have blind ranked at 9. This is, as Matt stated, the Stouttober Imperial Milk Stout with cacao nibs. So we're back into a milk stout. We're back into chocolate here. Brewed and canned in Derby, Connecticut by Bad Sons Beer Company. 1 pint, 9% alcohol by volume, and nothing else other than the government warnings and everything else on here. Cool label. Very fall colors, a lot of pine cones on there.
Hoppy skulls.
A
Correct.
skull with like a pine cone or
Happy.
head. So let's open it up and give it a try.
We have now gone up to 9%.
Completely reasonable.
Yes, and for anybody listening, we're doing like 2 to 3 ounce pours at the absolute most here. We are not downing a beer of each one of these in rapid succession. So
Yeah,
there's
man,
your-
it's like 11:30
there's your
in the morning.
second safety warning for today. Yeah, it is.
I also haven't
it is
finished
not
any of mine.
lunchtime
Matt's
yet.
finishing all his, so this should be fun.
Because I like stouts and I'm tasting.
Sure.
Tasting is good.
No, we're tasting. You're drinking.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just tasting
Someone's
more.
inhaling.
It's a volume thing. I'm tasting
do
more than
not
you are.
inhale.
I'm just tasting more.
The fact that he goes, I did not inhale, and you start coughing was absolutely wonderful.
No, that needs to be a drop. I'm just tasting more.
Perfect.
All right, so milk stout with cacao nibs. So this is closest in nose, in my opinion, to the Sam Smith chocolate milk stout that we had at the beginning, but it doesn't have the nose of like that really sweet, like Hershey's chocolate syrup or what is it, Nesquik. So I would say like nose-wise, it's between what was the other dark chocolate one that the single cut, right?
This one, yeah.
Yeah, so the Sam Smith was like, had a nose of like you're going through the Hershey's chocolate factory.
Correct.
And then the single cut had like a little bit of dark chocolate on the nose. This one's like kind of right in between.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just me, but I'm really not tasting any chocolate in it though.
Yeah, I'm not like overly impressed here. There's not a lot.
Me neither. I'm really, or maybe a little bit at the end I can taste it, but it's not very prominent as a flavor.
I have to agree on that.
Yeah, I get more of the creaminess and less of the chocolate.
Yeah.
Which is, again,
Yeah.
depends on how you feel like ranking it. But I
agree with the creamy part, the chocolate part. I don't even.
Yeah,
taste
I'm
it.
thinking this might end up being a 7 or 8 for me, I think.
Well, I slid this all the way down to 9. This is
Yeah,
under.
that-
This is
that-
under. So Velvet Panda for me is 8, and Give Me the Garbage is 7. And I slid this into 9. I like those two better than I like this one.
I think I'm putting this one at 7, and I'm sliding Velvet Panda. I'm gonna have at 8. I'm putting this one below the Sam Smith one, but
I'm also putting this down at the bottom of what we've tasted so far. And we talked about aftertastes and finishes before.
Yeah.
This is the least pleasant
Yeah.
finish I've had so far.
Yeah.
It's
I agree.
bitter, which is fine. I don't mind bitter, but like almost a touch of sourness to it as well.
Yes.
It's not like
Yeah.
I don't want acidity really in my stouts. I don't want that to really be a lasting impression. So this is not my favorite. In fact, it's my least favorite so far.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
I
that's how I
still
moved
have
it down.
I still have Velvet Panda as my least favorite so far. Not to say it's a bad beer, but I think Velvet Panda is my least favorite so far.
All right, we're getting into double-digit ABV coming up here. We are also going back to some fruity, chocolatey ones. This is the Captain Lawrence Dark Chocolate Cherry Imperial Stout. Bold, sweet, chocolatey.
I fear this is going to be my least favorite one.
That's fair. So it says, dark chocolate cherry brewed with cherries and chocolate, 10% ABV by volume. Oh, no, sorry. That is redundant. 10% alcohol by volume. Layers of dense cocoa flavor enshrine a sweet burst of dark cherries, beautifully intertwined with a monumental stout. Satisfy your sweet tooth.
We'll see about that.
We will see about that. Do you have a sweet tooth?
I love sweet things.
There you go.
today I'm feeling a more savory mood, but
Savory. Interesting.
yeah. That's why I got a breakfast quesadilla instead of like doing like a pancake or anything like that. But I do like sweet things.
All right, so Captain Lawrence is out of, where did we say that was out of?
Elmsford, New York, I believe.
Elmsford, New York. Good memory.
Where
Big brain
exactly is Elmsford, New York?
I don't know. We are way dark again.
Who brought this beer?
I brought this one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Just
So
curious.
I picked up 3 random stouts yesterday at the beer store 3 minutes up the street from where Matt and I live.
Word.
And I put them down to buy them, little 4-packs. And the guy behind the counter goes, interesting beers you picked.
Put the fries in the bag, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, this guy's used to just some Joe Blows coming and getting Miller
get
Lights
Millers
and
and that's it,
and
yeah.
that's it, and garage beers.
I was just gonna
now.
say garage beer.
Ah, there you go.
I
yeah.
have not
And
had a garage beer yet. Has anybody
Me-
had one?
no.
Oh
I
yeah,
have
yeah.
not.
We drank them the whole day during the Super Bowl, and they're, personally, I think if you're gonna go for a light beer style
Yeah.
that you just want to drink a lot of throughout the day,
Pretty good.
it's better than Miller Lite. It's better than Coors Light. It's better than Bud Light. I'm also an Eagles fan, so it's tough for me to take out of my brain the little bit of bias I have because it's owned by Jason Kelsey and his brother.
Sure.
Not
Um,
sponsored, guys.
But it's a little more beer flavored than some of those, which I would call water flavored beers. But at the same kind of ABV.
Water
But it's a couple dollars
beer.
more. But when I say a couple, I mean it was like $3 more for the pack.
It has been 2 years. It might be time to do another budget beer battle.
Oh, listen,
Oh,
garage
yeah.
beers out there, and
Oh.
so they only make 2. They make the regular beer, and
Yeah.
they make a lime flavor, and it's not like sweet lime. It's just like maybe you squeezed a lime in your Corona kind of lime.
Interesting.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I liked it.
All right,
we
so we
shotgunned
got-
a lot of them on Super Bowl Sunday.
I the nose on this is okay. I'm ranking this as last. I am not a fan of the cherry in it personally.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Mm.
Wait. We got. Ooh.
No, he said, "Oh."
Oh.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
said.
he-
I said.
It was "oh." for him.
I haven't used this in a long time, and I apologize.
Oh no.
Black hole detected. Beware the event horizon.
Oh. God.
Yeah, I'm
Ugh.
not. I'm
I haven't
not.
heard that in a long time.
Not a huge fan of this one, guys.
That's oh.
Yeah, I'm with Christa on this.
Yeah, it's a
Mm.
miss for me.
Yeah.
It's bitter, like bitter.
Yeah.
It's
Um,
bitter. I don't love.
It,
I don't have the cherry. I
Yeah,
don't have the
there's no
chocolate.
cherry.
Like it's.
Even if there was a hint of coffee in there, it would liven it up a little bit. But I'm
Yeah,
I'm
there's-
getting bitter start to finish. And
mhm.
Yeah.
my apologies to you, Captain Lawrence, but I might have to downgrade you to private.
Ouch.
That's
Yeah,
a
it's
big downgrade.
Or I guess, well, we're talking Navy, so what would he be? Ensign?
You don't even want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say dishonorable discharge dog.
Ouch.
Get
Ouch.
out of here.
It's not that bad.
Chris-
No,
is
no,
being
it's
brutal.
really not that bad, but it is last on the beers for today.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
I'm putting it at
So
a 10.
far.
It's a
I'm
10
putting
for
it
me.
at
It's a
10.
10.
So far. There's 2.
10%, 10 spot on the ranking list. We did have this in the 7 spot in our blind ranking. So
Mm.
not super far off from where you guys are putting it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's going to be the worst that we've had today. I got to think on this one.
That one was just banished. Like,
Do we need music?
no.
I mean, it's
No.
high ABV, so like I feel like a lot of people are I don't know, maybe
It
not into
is-
this style.
I-
It's dark, it's bitter, like some of these like imperial, like Russian imperial stouts almost, but it's not listed as an imperial stout.
I'm just not getting flavor out of it. That's
No.
the
yeah,
whole
I
thing.
definitely don't get the dark chocolate cherry as much
No.
as they
No.
called it sweet. They specifically said,
It
your
is-
it
your
is
sweet
not.
tooth, but it's
bitter.
not there. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Okay, on to the Gatherwell Bourbon Barrel.
Yeah.
We are now
Next.
going from 10 to 11%. As we
Okay.
bring it around the horn
Bring it
here.
around town. Bring it around.
So hold on, I got to put down Captain Lawrence somewhere. It's a slow sipper. It's 10%. You're not gonna just sit and like crush
yes,
it.
but there's a difference between a slow sipper and
Never
what this
sipping
is.
again.
Yeah.
Ah, fair enough. But I think I'm putting it like on the bottom 3 of what I've tasted so far. So I'm putting it above Velvet Panda, and I'm putting it above the Stouttober. All right, so moving on to Allagash. Gather Well.
I've had their stuff before, and I've found it generally impressive. So let's see where we are.
I love Allagash.
today.
Allagash is actually pretty good. I've had quite a few of their beers. I have not seen this one ever.
There it is.
So, all right, here we go.
Yay!
Allagash Gather Well Bourbon Barrel Aged Stout, brewed and bottled in Portland, Maine. 11% alcohol by volume. Bottled on 5/8/24. So we're coming up almost on a year ago that this was bottled. Rich, dark, and balanced. This full-bodied and, dare we say, decadent stout is aged in bourbon barrels for notes of cocoa, vanilla, and oak. Pairs well with any gathering.
This is a gathering, guys. Holy
Indeed it
crap.
is.
We are gathered.
And for those of you who care about things like this is a certified B Corp company, which is actually a really hard certification to get. You have to be good for the environment. You have to be good for your community. You have to be good for the people that work for you. There's all kinds of different things that you have to qualify for to be a B Corp certified company. So
Shout out Allagash.
good on them.
Very cool of you guys.
By that standard, I've worked for several Z Corps, but
LMAO, same.
All right, our first bottle of the day. We've got 2 bottles to finish up with. So
I like the smell on
Ooh.
this.
Yeah.
oh, that's good.
Oh,
No, all right.
that is quite delicious.
We got. That's good, and that's quite delicious.
I am still writing notes, so I haven't tasted it yet. Give me one moment.
Nerd.
He's working on his
Why were
BHD
you writing
He's
over
doing,
there.
he's doing his homework over here, guys.
It's a BHD.
Calculations.
Nice.
Josh has got an abacus, 2 computers.
I'm coming into this. I'm trying to stay open-minded. I don't generally like my beers aged in bourbon barrels because if I want to drink bourbon, I'll just drink bourbon. I understand it can add some complexity, but a lot of times I find that the bourbon barrel aged stouts or whatever beers they are, they taste the ABV they are, right? Like I like an 11%er that doesn't necessarily kick me in the back of the throat and say,
Try
that's
this.
high ABV.
Try this.
Right. So
This is
that's
good.
not to say that there aren't beers that,
This-
that can hide
No,
that.
yeah.
Open your mind and open your heart, Josh.
And your liver. Open your liver.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's closed for business for like years at this point. This is good.
I like this a lot. I think I might bump this to like number 2.
Yeah, this is flying
above.
to 2. This is going to 2.
Yeah.
It's creamy.
Ooh.
If you said what is the ABV on this, 11 would not be my guess.
No.
I'd be like it's probably a heavy hitter, but
And probably like a 9.
oh, I wouldn't even go that high. I would think like a 7 or an 8.
No,
but
for sure I'd be in the like almost 10% club.
I can't.
Really?
Tasting
No,
this.
this is
Like
good.
if I was tasting this. But it, closer to 9, definitely not 7. I can
warm, creamy flavor,
Yeah.
like
but it's
not overwhelming bourbon barrel either. Like
no,
I've
the
had
bourbon
Yeah.
barrel is not like crazy there.
No, it's a nice subtle thing.
No, I've had some that feel like they just chip out the char and throw it in the bottle. And
Yeah.
they're like, this is aged in a bourbon barrel. I'm like, I know, I can taste it. This is not one of those beers. This is
Yes.
good. This is the good, positive, all the
Nice.
flavors you would want in bourbon. A little vanilla.
The reason I say
Yeah.
I think I can tell it's on the higher ABV is because as we're talking, I still feel that like warmth in my esophagus, in my chest, right?
It's
Which is
there.
what you get
That's the
when you're drinking
love.
higher ABV stuff. That alcohol is kind of evaporating up and out a little bit, So I can for sure tell it's got the ABV, which I don't mind. I'll drink high ABV beers, but it also has a nice long stouty finish.
Mhm.
Yes. It's,
Yeah, I'm ranking this as number 2, second only to the Gimme More Cowbell one.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm still gonna keep Cowbell at number 1, but I think the Allagash is definitely number 2 for me right now.
See, I was going to put
Impressive.
this at number 1.
Hey, don't let me tell you what to do, yo.
No problem, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna Stellar Sip.
I think it's a solid beer. I definitely will be drinking this again. And once again, shout out to Allagash for being a cool company.
Oh,
Yeah,
most
for sure.
definitely.
Very cool.
All right, that brings us to our. Oh, by the way, Allagash we had as a blind ranking in number 5. I think we all
I think we
I
all
messed that up.
underestimated it a little bit.
Underranked that one. Now we're going to move on to our last beer of the day.
14.2%. This did come in a little over a pint bottle here. What a difference a year makes. After aging for 1 year in used bourbon barrels, this stout is full of woody vanilla-esque notes alongside aromas of toffee, espresso, and rich chocolate. The roasted barley malt used in this brew imparts a smooth, velvety finish you'll find surprisingly sippable.
Did you bring this one, Matt?
I did bring this one,
Where
Matt.
did you get this? Did you like get it at the place or?
So shout out to Andy Miller, who's been on the podcast before. He is friends with Joey, who owns Bald Birds. And Joey and Abby are phenomenal people. We visited Bald Birds for an episode last year, right around this time. And when I was down there, I had their reserve stout.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
Andy
this,
happened to bring this bottle up for me.
this is the only one that says Imperial Stout on the label. I'm not sure. Is there a definition of Imperial Stout that we know of? It's got to be a specific style, right?
It is a specific style, but it's clueless as to what that means.
I'm not in love with this.
No?
No, I'm not a huge fan of it. It's again quite bitter.
So it says Imperial Stouts are stronger, more full-bodied, and more flavorful than regular stouts. They're known for their high alcohol content, rich malty flavor, and complex flavor profile. That is an AI overview.
Thank you, Google.
Thank you to Google for that. So yeah, it just means it's a big beer in terms of flavor and alcohol. So there's no specific like laws they have to follow on this. I think once we got to that 8.6 that we had with the chocolate strawberry, everything has been similarly dark, similarly
Yeah.
almost black. And this has a really just as I'm swirling it around, like a thick looking viscosity.
Yes, agreed.
Viscosity is only in oil.
Is that true?
I have no clue.
No,
I'm just making it up.
I was like, what?
No, different liquids can be viscous. That's like something that you have to rank. Like I work as a scientist. People probably know that. I've mentioned it on the pod before. But viscosity is a test that you do a lot just to see the viscosity of any liquid. So any liquid can be viscous.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is I'm with you, Christa.
It's
This
a
is
miss.
not for me.
No, it's a miss. I'm ranking it as
No.
9.
This is the beer that I talked about earlier, that if you tell me it's a bourbon barrel and it is bourbon barrel to make it taste high ABV and it tastes the 14.2% that it is, if I want 14.2 or more, I will drink stuff that's high. Like for me, beer is something I want to be able to sit and drink a full thing of. This in a restaurant, when I say thing, I mean like a full
Glass.
amount of, I don't even know how to explain it, but like this is in a 1 pint 6 ounce bottle,
Yeah.
right? So that's 22 ounces. If
Mm-hmm.
you drink 22 ounces of this, let's compare that to a wine bottle. A bottle of wine is 25 ounces. 750 milliliters is close to 25 ounces, give or take. And wine goes anywhere between 9% and like 15%. So this is wine on the higher end ABV, and this is almost a full bottle of wine by volume. I don't want to sit and drink a full bottle of wine by myself.
Yes, but this is much thicker than a bottle of wine.
But if you open it, if I open a bottle of red wine, I can re-drink that tomorrow. I can drink more of that tomorrow.
Correct.
This you got to open and drink, or
Yeah,
you're gonna have
right.
flat beer tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
So, like in a restaurant, this is served to you in one of those little like 7 ounce snifters, which I can't stand when I'm drinking beer. Again, this is my personal preference.
I find it like when you first sip it, like that first second is like, oh God, what the? And then as you're swallowing it in the back half, it's better. But just you getting punched in the face with that bourbon barrel
Yeah,
flavor.
It has a
right
better
from the get go.
It has a better finish than an
Yes.
actual drinking experience. The first, when you're actually drinking it, when it's going in your mouth, down your throat, It's
Bad.
yeah. It's just not my favorite. I don't know, and I know this is some people's style. It's just
So
not-
I'm going to
not
be
for me.
the dissenting voice here, and I'm happy to do it. I'm putting this in 3.
I think Fish liked it too, right?
It didn't
No.
go all the way
Oh,
up.
no?
No.
No, Matt's
Never
alone
mind.
on this one.
Yeah, it didn't go all the way up to the top for me, but I'm going to go with 3. I like the bourbon flavor. I think it's got a little sweetness to it, and it just sits. I don't know. My palate enjoys it, so I'm putting it right behind. Actually, your guys are going to laugh when I do my finals, but it's right behind the French toast for me. So
Okay.
I don't trust Matt.
So that kind of makes sense because Matt likes the sweeter stuff, and this being aged in bourbon barrels gives it a big punch of sweetness.
there's
up front.
there's
Yes.
vanilla.
So
there
it's-
is noticeable vanilla in there. And I like
first
that flavor.
things you get off of this beer are sweet and big punch of alcohol. Those are like the first 2 things I think you get.
Yeah, sweetness, and then you get cold cocked with alcohol. That's
Yeah, which is, for
It's a
me,
lot.
not the most pleasurable experience, but some people really like this. If you almost wanted to like put this in a snifter and give it to me and say, just drink it like it's a whiskey and just sip it, sip 4 ounces of this for a
That's-
while.
That's different.
Maybe
Yeah,
that's
That's
I'd be
probably
less
the
mad
best way
about
to
that,
drink
yeah.
it.
Yeah, but if I'm comparing this to like, hey, I'm gonna sit down and have myself a beer, it's just not where I.
Yeah.
I know that when we went down
I'm
to
sorry to the bald. What are they called?
Bald
Red Ball
Brewing
Brewing
Company.
Yeah, I know when we went down and we were talking with Joey, he said also that he'll almost use this kind of like as a odd sidecar. We'll have like a lighter beer
Yeah,
and then kind of sip this one on the side.
or dessert.
Or
I
something
could
like
have
that.
this
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
if I
absolutely.
was doing like a beer dinner, right? You could
Yeah.
give me 4 ounces of this with the really rich dark chocolate dessert, and I wouldn't be mad at it at that point. But
Yeah.
it's just not my like. I'm gonna sit
It's-
down and drink a beer.
Yeah,
beer.
no, I agree. I would not crack this in the middle of the afternoon.
No,
like we're
I
doing.
wouldn't. So
No.
I look at like football
morning.
games as the time I'm going to. That
It's
for me-
12:54.
Oh, sorry.
for me, like watching football games, probably the longest I'm going to sit down and drink something. And this would be the type of thing that I might crack at the beginning of a football game, knowing that I don't have to run back to the fridge. That's how I'm putting it in my head right now. But even that, like, this is looking at it. I'm like, if I drank that whole thing, I would not see the fourth quarter. That's just
Yeah.
where it is.
I wouldn't be seeing much anything. I'd be clocked out on the ground,
Fourth
bro.
quarter?
All right, let's take a look at the rankings here now that we've wrapped up. We're going to open up with Sam Smith's Organic. Josh, where do we have that on the blind? We have no idea what we're tasting page.
So on the blind sheet, we had that at 8.
We have that as 8. Okay.
Krista, where did you have that?
Yeah, okay. So for Sam Smith's, I had ranked it as number 6.
I had that ranked at 5.
I put it in as a 5 as well.
And Fish?
I put it in as number 2.
You put that in as 2. Okay.
Sam Smith was your number 2.
Wow.
Okay.
High praise.
Yeah. I thought it was good overall.
I didn't think it was bad, but I
Just
definitely
middle of the road
middle
type
for me,
territory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had that. If we average that out, we're at a 4.5 ranking.
Math.
All right.
Math.
So next up was the Velvet Panda.
Now, the Velvet Panda, as a group, we blind ranked in 4th.
Interesting.
Yeah, I ranked this one as number 8.
I also had it at 8.
Number 7.
6.
8,
All right.
8, 7, and 6. So we were pretty standard there as a group, thinking it's kind of right in the middle.
Pretty precise.
I think this is where we're going to start to deviate. So the Eric Moore Cowbell Milk Stout.
That was my number 1.
So the More Cowbell was my number 1.
Wow.
And Krista, you said 2?
No, this was my number 1.
Oh, 1. Okay.
Okay.
So we got 2 number 1s.
Okay. I had that in 4.
I had number 6.
What
Okay.
did we originally rank this as?
We originally had this ranked as number 2.
Oh, okay. Some of us agreed and some of us did not.
Then we had the French Toast from Stable 12.
So the Stable 12 we predicted to be the number 1 beer on
Yes.
the list.
Mm-hmm. I ranked this as number 3. Also, I meant to say this earlier, but for my siblings, shout out French Toast.
I had this as 2.
So we have a 3rd, a 2nd. I had this ranked as my 7th favorite beer of the day.
As your 7th favorite?
Yeah,
I had number 5.
and a 5.
And then we have Gimme the Garbage.
So the Gorbage we had as a blind rank of 6.
My rank was 5.
7?
So we have a 5, a 7. For me, it was my 3rd favorite.
I agree with Josh. I'm going with 3.
Went a little higher. Interesting.
All right.
Then we had the strawberry ice cream from New Trail, the chocolate strawberry ice cream from New Trail.
We had that blind ranked at 10.
Yeah, and I ranked this one as 4. I very much enjoyed it, pleasantly surprised.
That is much higher than I have it ranked. I had it ranked as 9.
So 4, 9. I was also a 4.
Wow.
And I'm the non-strawberry guy.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I know. I'm shocked.
Stout,
Right.
where'd you have? Or Jesus, I did it again.
Stout, what
Fish.
did you rank it as, Fish?
Well, the fish ranked at number 4.
So everyone did 4
Oh.
Except
Matt.
me. Okay. Well, I'm not on New Trail's Christmas list apparently.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Allison, you're going to love this beer once you have your baby in September.
Oh, no. And again, congratulations.
Yes, very good for her. I love you, Allison. I miss you.
Then we had the Fish's been there for a while in his fridge beer. The Stoutober.
You know what? For it being in the fridge for however long, it really wasn't bad. I ranked it as a 7, but
Okay.
it was not a bad beer.
So we had it blind ranked at 9, and I actually had it as my least favorite. So we have
Oh.
a 7 and we have a 10 so far.
I have it at an 8.
I got the 9er.
Niner,
the
niner.
niner.
All right, so that's pretty low on everyone's list.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The Dark Chocolate Cherry Imperial Stout by Captain Lawrence, who we demoted to Ensign, and Christa threw him over the side of the boat totally. So
That's right. That's right.
it's like,
Cannon
bitch,
fodder.
mutiny, you're gone.
It wasn't. No, it was not the worst beer I've ever had in my entire life. That goes to this beer from Neshaminy Creek. I think it tasted like liquid smoke. It was so bad.
Oh,
Oof.
It was so bad. I can't remember the name of the beer, and you know what? I don't even want to. I don't even
So
want to dignify it.
We
No.
had this as our 7 on the blind ranking. So where are you?
This is my last one.
This is
10.
10 for
This
you?
is a 10 for me.
Ditto, 10 for me.
10, 10,
I got a 8.
8 for you, and I had it at 6.
Wow. We all kind of shit on that one pretty hard when we drank it. I'm surprised it made it to 6.
I told you it was not. No, I didn't think it was the worst.
And
It was fine.
That was one that, like, when we heard the name of it, I was like,
No,
I'm not going to like this one
Well, yes,
Yeah.
you did
I
say
called that
but
personally.
I kind of had some hope for it.
Mhm.
You know, I mean,
Sure, yeah.
All right.
It could have been great. It just
it
wasn't.
could have been.
Then we
yes.
have what we always do on this podcast: Gather Well, Bourbon Barrel, Allagash.
So we had this blind ranked at 5.
I ranked this one as 2, second favorite.
I also had this as number 2.
Number 1.
number 1.
2, 2,
Wow.
1, 1. Without having to do the math on our last beer, this is for sure our winner for the
Yeah.
It
night.
has to
Oh,
be.
yeah.
Yeah. That was amazing.
That was a really
Incredible.
good beer.
It was really good.
And then we had the Bald Birds
Split
Reserve.
decision, sort of, on this one.
Yeah, this was interesting. This is very palate specific, apparently.
Yeah, we had this was ranked blindly as number 3 on the list.
Yeah, that number's going to change.
Yeah, this is a 9 for me.
Also
9
a
for
9
you.
for me.
I put it at 3.
Yeah, I gave
enjoyed
it
it.
a 10.
Oh,
Wow.
last place.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, a 10.
We're not invited
Matt
back
tried
now.
to save that one. He was like, it's
Yeah,
actually really
I'm
good.
sorry to say that, Bald Birds.
Yeah,
No,
sorry.
I enjoyed it.
I'll tell you what, it does not put it in last place as far as our team rankings go. So I'm going to do some quick
the
math
average.
here, and I'll be right back with you and give you our team average rank.
Math.
E equals MC Hammer.
We talking about numbers.
So, it looks like Josh has math results for us.
I've mathed, I think. All right, so
Perhaps, maybe.
we have a tie for last place, right? And we have the Captain Lawrence, which was the dark chocolate cherry, and the Stout Tober. Both of them averaged 8.5 in our positional rankings here.
Wow.
Womp womp.
Yep. So we'll skip 9th. We go to 8th place, and that is the Bald Birds with a 10, 2 9s, and a 3rd place. Matt saved them from being last place with an average position of 7.75.
I still dispute all of your palates on that one, but continue.
You're in the minority here, dog.
It just means
7th place-
I'm right and you're all wrong.
Wrong.
In 7th place, and this was pretty unanimous, we had 2 8s, a 7, and a 6 on the Velvet Panda. In 6th place, we had the Captain Lawrence Strawberry Stout with an average ranking of 5.25.
That was
3 fours on that.
New Trail, not Captain Lawrence.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the chocolate strawberry, the New Trail. So that was 3 fours there, got it, and then 1 9 had it at our average of 5.25.
Again, minority Matt, not it.
Then we have a tie at 4th place. So we have the Sam Smiths at 4th place with an average score of 4.5, and we have the Gimme the Garbage in 4th place with also an average score of 4.5.
Very cool.
No.
So now we're to our medal round here. Top 3, we have in 3rd place the Stable 12. That was the French Toast Stout with an average score of 4.25, an average ranking of 4.25. 2nd place was the Single Cut with an average ranking of 3rd place. And in 1st place, pretty convincingly, with 2 first places and 2 second places.
Wait for it.
The Allagash.
There we go.
So the Allagash Gather Well Bourbon Barrel Aged Stout coming in with 11% ABV, coming out of Portland, Maine. B Corp certified. Great job. You guys made a great stout. We loved it.
Fabulous beer.
Awesome
Allagash,
beer.
phenomenal beer. This one's for you. Our highest honor here at Matt and Friends Drink the Universe.
Stellar Sip.
Stellar indeed.
Very
Yeah,
stellar, very
very good.
spectacular.
Would drink many of those on repeat. Put it on repeat.
most
We're drinking it.
definitely.
Would black
Exactly.
out too because
Yeah, isn't this the second highest
yeah,
ABV
yeah,
of the
yeah.
day?
This is
definitely is.
11%.
Thank you to all of you for joining me today and enjoying all of these amazing stouts. I think as we look through, we can all agree there's not a bad beer on the table.
No.
And thank you to all of you for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This podcast is a production of Unfiltered Studios. If you would like to know more about joining Unfiltered Studios, please visit our website at unfpod.com for more information.
This episode's boozy quote comes from Canadian novelist Hugh Hood, who said, "Nothing ever tasted better than a cold beer on a beautiful afternoon with nothing to look forward to than more of the same." Would you like to suggest something for us to drink? Give us some feedback or have your brand featured on Matt and Friends Drink the Universe? We would love to hear from all of our listeners. Please check our episode descriptions down below for links to send us a text, support the podcast, and visit our merch store. To keep up with our latest news or share your stellar sips with us, please like and follow Matt and Friends DTU on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, Threads, Blue Sky, and Reddit. For more information about the podcast and links to all of our episodes, please visit www.mattandfriendsdtu.com. That's mattandfriendsdtu.com. Cheers, friends.